Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out my channel. This is TT Tommy's Travels. This is a video. I did a video about 6 months ago of a friend of ours who's building a resort. We just went back over there for a few days. Update on the resort that they're building over in Basay Negros Oriental. So thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for following. Thanks for liking. Please subscribe. And check out my video. I appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good one. Hey YouTube, thanks for joining my channel, TT Tommy's Travels. Today's video, we are at our friend's from Sweden, his resort that he is building. I've already done a video from here about 6 months ago, so just going to show the progress that's been made. But he's the same age as I am. He's actually 17 days younger than I am. I was born on January 1st, 1959, and he was January 18th of 1959. So he's actually 17 days younger than I am, but he still works. He's an engineer, works a lot of military contracts, and he loves his job. He works remotely, so he's still here in the Philippines, but he's still working. But boss told him that since you haven't taken a vacation in 4 years, I want you to take a vacation. So he took about 2 weeks off. They were in Dumaguete last week, and he's like, hey, I'm going to be on vacation. Why don't you guys come by for a couple of days? So we came by for 3 days. Rained yesterday, 24 hours of rain. Today it was nice and sunny, hot. Starting to get cloudy now though, but anyway, just going to do a quick video of progress that's been made since I was here 6 months ago. So here's his house, the gate to come in. Here's the house. That's where we're staying. We're staying the house with him. There's his multi-cab, their doggy. This is the progress that they've made. When I was here 6 months ago, the house was here. This covering was here. That building right there was there. But they made a lot of progress, but he figures it's going to be at least another 2 years. I think it's going to be longer than that because they're doing everything by hand because you can't really get any heavy equipment down here. So they're doing everything by hand, and he's still working and have a lot of money. You can only pay a few workers at a time to get the work done. But they're here pretty much every day working away. They've left already for today. It's after 5 p.m. here. But this is where there's going to be either right here or down there now that I'm thinking about it. There's going to be two. I actually think it's down here. So down here, there's going to be 2 apartments. And then there's going to be a pool on the roof. Not apartments, they're going to be rooms. It's going to be a resort. So there's going to be 2 rooms here with a pool on the roof. This building was here when we were here. It's going to be like a kitchen area, reception area. This little area down here was here the last time we were here. We have a nice little area down here for sitting. A nice view of the ocean. It is low tide now. During high tide, the water is all the way up to the wall, to the stairs, but it's low tide now. See some people out there probably digging for some clams. There's this nice little sitting area down here. Up here, we're going to have 2 rooms with a pool on the roof. Now we're getting into the new stuff. Come down here, and what he's going to do is he's going to extend this out, and then there's also going to be a lower level to it. And this is again going to be like a reception area where they can have wedding receptions or parties or whatever, with a bar, a kitchen. But they're working down here now. So this is all new. That's for the hole right there is for the CR, for the toilet, sink and everything. This is going to basically be that building and extended all the way to here. It's going to be, you know, downstairs and an upstairs. This is going to be for rent for wedding receptions or parties or whatever. Now we're going down the stairs. And then we have this construction going on, which they decided to put in another reception hall, party hall or whatever to rent, which is going to be the first floor. And then the second floor are going to be 2 more rooms. They were going to put 3, but they figured that'd make them too small. So they're going to put 2 more rooms on the roof of this, facing the ocean. So that's all new construction. Like I said, they're doing everything by hand, all the digging, all the concrete, everything. This is going to be, they're going to have like a housekeeper room, and then another room, I forgot what they said that was going to be, and then they're going to have an area for massages. So that's going to be here. We're up there, and he actually owns that property next door too. The mother-in-law lives there, but they're probably going to eventually kick her out, and that'll give them an extra 200 square meters of property to work with. But here's going to be the housekeeping room, and I forgot what the other room was going to be, storage or whatever, I don't remember. And then they're going to have 1 or 2 rooms for massages. And we continue down the stairs. This is looking at, I was talking about before, where they're working. This is going to be a reception hall, party hall, and then up above the second floor are going to be 2 rooms to rent out. So yeah, there's been a lot of work here, but like I said, he still has a lot to do. I figure it's going to be at least, he said 1.5 years, 2 years. I'm thinking it's going to be closer to 2 years. And this area right here are going to be 2 cabanas. So basically a room with just a bed, kind of a natural nature, um, no air conditioning, no nothing, just two beds, two rooms with two beds. Well, one bed each room, two beds, two rooms. See all these rocks. You see all the iron because of all the volcanic activity on the Philippine Islands. These rocks, you can see, have a lot of iron in them. Nice view. And we continue down this way. And this is all new. We put in these new stairs and these new um, rails. This is all new. Have lights. There's Gert. Say hello, Gert.
Hi, how are you?
Have a little seating area down here. And then you have the steps here, which earlier today when it was high tide, the water was probably like at the third step. So you walk down here, and as of right now, I would have been in the water. That's the old stairs there. They have the new stairs here. But it's low tide now, so I'm not actually walking in the water. Ra came down earlier and swam around a little bit when it was still high tide. Low tide, you can actually walk out here. During high tide, this is all underwater. Nice and peaceful now. Yesterday it was really wavy, storming. It rained all day, 24 hours worth of rain, and it got windy. It was actually kind of windy earlier today. Here comes Princess. Hey, Bobby. Ooh, hello. Say hello. But yeah, this is all, and you can see where the waves have washed out the rocks. But this would all during high tide. This is all underwater. See people out. Are they digging for crabs? You see people out during low tide. They're out here looking for some crabs. She's fascinated with this little cave here. She keeps going in there. I was sitting up at the top of the stairs, that little table and everything. No, I take that back. I was up at that other, and there was 6 dogs just running around down here playing. See them now. But yeah, that's the new resort that they're working on. It's made a lot of progress. Still has a long ways to go. I hope it's a success for them. I have no doubts. They're both very friendly, outgoing people. That has a lot to do with it. If you want people that are friendly and outgoing to run a business, and they're very friendly and outgoing people. And they're going to have a nice little resort here in Basay on the western side of Negros Oriental, north of Bayuan, south of Sipalay, Sipalay. But between Sipalay and Bayuan, very close to Bayuan. We actually went into Bayuan today. grabbed some lunch, and did some shopping at this little mall. Went to the grocery store and bought stuff. But just came over here for a few days. We got here Wednesday afternoon, and we're leaving tomorrow. So we're just here. We were going to leave today, but they talked us into staying one more day. So we'll be heading home tomorrow, Saturday. Enjoyed our time here with our friends. And that's pretty much it for now. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Please comment again. Gives me something to do a video for. We were going to stop in Santa Catalina at a Restro or Echo Park, but we got a late start and it looked like it was going to rain. So we were talking about maybe stopping there on the way home, but we'll see how things go tomorrow. Might be doing another video from an Echo Park in Santa Catalina. But again, we got us. Just when I said there's no dogs on here, there goes one. But again, thanks for checking out my video, subscribing, liking, commenting, and thanks for checking out TT Tommy's Travels. Have a good one.